होला सुविन जी होला सुविन जी लाइक सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु प्लिज नयाँ नयाँ युजरहरू कोही छन् भने जिन्दगीमा गाह्रो साह्रो छ Cavani! Vai, गाह्रो छ Cavani त
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
यसो हान्ने हो कि friendly?
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bernardo Silva is fouled. Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Musiala, and it's been given away. Oh, he's onto this. It's Roberto Baggio. And that is masterful defending.
Net condos, guys.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. Still goalless at the moment. Bernardo Silva plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. Jamal Musiala, a player for whom just about everything is going well. Match winner, title winner, all-round hero.
If you have red tinted glasses, that is. Those that see things in yellow and black will offer a very different view.
Very different. He did, after all, rob them of a title that looked to be theirs for the first time in over a decade. The fact is, it was just about the last kick of the last game, and that made it doubly worse.
It did. This is the time you need that pace.
Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Now it's Bale.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bale. Gilberto Silva. That looks a good ball through. Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
This certainly... Luis Suarez! Van Bouten clears. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's found him in space. Nakata! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Flamengo are looking to go forward now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. Tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
On our shuttle bus service.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
जित्छ कि आज सुबिन दादाले भक्कु जित्छ
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pedri. Chiesa. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar. There's the shot! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 17. Neymar.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. The attendance for this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
7,550.
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Roberto Carlos bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is a great ball. Chiesa.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Real chance!
Wait!
He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good read, needed to be.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got the shot away! It's fallen kindly here. Should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead there.
Nakata. coming on to replace him is number 8, Bellingham.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Batistuta. Chiesa could try cutting inside. Chiesa!
Little.
Substitution
Chiesa.
on the field, number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field is number
And he has been
23,
fouled there.
Beckham.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wilshere threads one in, and he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Costa Corta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either.
कोही छ कि च्याटमा यसो जोसेको केटाहरू जोसिने केटाहरू त्यो कवानी समयले हराउनु सो टाइम एन्ड रिकार्ड ड्रिबलिङ पनि ठिकै हान्दो रहेछ त फिनिसिङ त भइहाल्यो बल त ठिकै छ खै ल एक्सलेरेसन ठिक छ त ठिक छ जस्तो कहानी भन्दा Killian M. ओहो सङ्गार सङस्टार यो त मजा आउने भयो त यार नेपाल भर्सेस इन्डिया के रहेछ त इन्डियन टिमहरू बाटिस्टुटा चाहिँ गिदियो के मोड्रिच रहेछ एम्बापे पनि रहेछ यार
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Rudiger does well to get it back. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. And they can counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot.
Modric! It's and another try! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Van Bouten. So it is still 0-0. Serginho. It's Roberto Baggio. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Modric. Nakata.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Batistuta. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rodri. Well read, and the danger is averted. And De Bruyne! Well, there's the clearance. Modric in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Endrick, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bale. We expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. For De Bruyne. Batistuta. Shapes to shoot. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Father of a boy in the green
It is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to dink it in. He's gone forward. Great ball if he can get there. And he's straight offside. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,649.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's found some space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Roberto Baggio. This might spell danger. Taken back almost at once. Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. Oh, what a mistake. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hendrick. Number 27. Serginho. Coming on the field.
And it's Batistuta.
Number 8. Bellingham.
You wonder
Number 18,
if that's it now,
Andy
but
Cole.
there may be one more
Number
opportunity,
23,
Peter, for a late
Beckham.
steal here.
De Bruyne. Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added
Mbappe.
time.
Now it's Mbappe. In with a header.
Well, there's
bayar
always
gawan
a chance
thane.
of being caught like that when you
Look at
surrender the
that,
football.
man.
Number 14. Gabriel Batistuta.
ल भाइ क्रिएट गर अब के भन्नु कस्तो छिराउ ल ए के खारै छ
And time is up. Quite a game.
Modi
One
fan.
that was always on a knife edge
Modi
until the
fan.
very final whistle.
Sonad
No shortage of endeavour,
Songsaat.
effort,
Modi
and times
fan.
effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick
मन के
reminder
विवाह हाल्नु क्या हो आई लाइक केपी बा भन्दै दिपेश सङ भाइ पनि रहेछ त सुई सुई छ्या के भयो के भयो यसमा बत्ती गयो क्या त्यो म्याच चाहिँ देखाउनु त फेरि ल क्वास रहेछ यो त Hello guys, like, subscribe please यार यस्तो सपोर्ट गर्नुस् मलाई यार romantic game between two friends.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's headed upfield. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! Well, now, and one more try!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Interesting ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch. Up for a header! In he goes again! He's delivered all right!
Serginho Bhaija.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Batistuta. Barcelona finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Conte. Oh, good Batistuta!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cafu. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, super ball! Nakata! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta clears it away. Upamecano. Here's Ljungberg. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Endrick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gently done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cafu gets good distance on it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Adams makes the interception. Adams clears. Van
There will be
Belten.
1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, Red, nice interception. And we reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy,
Those of you
and a
making their
game
way
which
home
is
on
right
public
on the edge.
transportation today,
At
please
half-time,
watch the screen
it's
for
1
train
each.
departure times from all local
So
major
both
stations.
teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Oh, terrible mistake. Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrible error, duly punished. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Serginho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
The attendance for this match was
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself
72,306.
whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Lovely feet. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's hoisted clear. He can run onto that. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Haaland, Ljungberg. Real chance! And it's in! A two-goal cushion! And it's looking safe. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costa Curta. Oh, and he's through the middle. Haaland finds himself offside. Van Bouten. This is coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. This is... There's the hit! And that would have won it.
Batistuta should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
And it's Nakata. Roberto Baggio. Costa Curta. Nice interception, well timed. Nakata. Ljungberg. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nakata. And now the breakaway. That has been slung wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's being shifted off it. Serginho. Climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Taken back almost at once. Van Bouten. Bale is herring after that one. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He might be in now, the finish!
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He is through here.
Added minutes have
Well,
been
not
indicated.
the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Roberto Baggio. Baggio gets flagged offside. Serginho. He could be in here. And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward. Cole. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your
Just
final
a quick
thoughts, Jim?
announcement, it is
Well,
now
Peter,
time for
I
our
really
special
couldn't
lottery.
see what this
Please
team
grab
was
tickets
trying
you
to
were given when you
achieve,
walk
whether
into
it's
the
the
game.
manager's message not getting
Gareth
through, or not
Harris,
happening.
Gareth alive. च्याट गर्नै हतार हुन्छु भन्नुदेखि एक गेमले पुग्या पुग्यो 1 गेममै दिलको ठण्डक मिल्दै हो क्या क्वासी कलर हो त्यो क्वासी कलर हो त्यो 110 को म्युजिक चिकन नेमारे ठिक थियो Usman Dembele Geraga penaldo mozi भाइको स्किल छ र Kama oh kama venga 까마진다 मेरो लाइभ यसो सेयर गर्दैन यार
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
के बनायो चिकनले देखो
And we're underway. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bale. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's in here! And the shot!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. David Villa steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Serginho, nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. Serginho. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Roberto Baggio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Neymar. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cole. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has sent him sprawling. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Cole absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to dink, he gets big! And but oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Div1
minutes has been indicated.
Olise. Can he finish? He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, there's a probing ball. Played right into his path. Bell! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Serginho. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The attendance for this
Has a
match
shot!
was 71,649.
That was no routine save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Aim forwards. Conte. And he's lost his man here. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see it. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Coming on to replace
Arsenal
him is
go into the lead.
number 8.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Serginho, Neymar, and that's a good ball. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. That has been cut short. And it's Bale. Bellingham. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Div1. And he's searching. Div1! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Field, number 17, Neymar.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Serginho. Coming on the field, number 18, Andy Cole.
Squeeze it through.
Number 23, Beckham.
And here's Bale. Cafu.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cole. Cole! Oh, that is very close.
Cole brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cafu. Cole. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Serginho. Could move up a gear here. Salmakas. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, would score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So, a breakthrough already. Ball's gone out of play. Palmer. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saelemaekers is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cole, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Cole finds himself offside. Lobbed in behind. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's gone loose. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's headed upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cole. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Solution.
And it's another really good show of
Like
character. I
Gareth
love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're
The
beaten.
goal scorer.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good ball, shots on. Mbappe! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's picked his way. It's Baggio! He's got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
The attendance for this match was
Well timed. Excellent interception.
71,649.
Palmer. Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for options for movement. Aim forwards. Picked out brilliant. Salamakers! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Paris go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bale. And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Bale's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar, who played through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris needed that. They really needed it. He's through and all alone! Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. Bale looking for the runner. Oh, good big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bastoni clears it away. Can he get it through? Paris have the chance to go the other way. Chiesa looking to run onto it. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. He is through here. Morientes. Kessier. Morientes gets flagged offside. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
뭐지? 1500 भन्दा मुनि भयो भने त सक्यो त मेरो त Div1 2 मा हो गाह्रो छ गाह्रो Unlimited music के खेल्नु अहिले खेल्नु नि म शेयर गर्दैनस् म कि रज्जु भाइकोमा रज्जु भाइकोमा लाइभ स्ट्रिममा गएर सेयर गरिदिनुहुन्छ
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to them. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. De Bruyne! That'll be a throw. Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich getting this one clear. Rodri. Olise. Kane. De Bruyne. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Picked out brilliantly. Olise!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is out of play. Good steal, he just read it. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's... Haaland! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland! Seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, here's a chance! Muller. He's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden. He's had a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back.
And we've reached half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stones spots it and intercepts. Reinders. Musiala. Olise. He is through here. And that could well leave a mark. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
60,179.
Look at the space here. Bullock showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala!
Musiala really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Reinders. Foden. Davis. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Haaland. Ball's gone astray. Oh, easy pickings there. Musiala.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Musiala. Kimmich. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
It's Goretzka! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Here's Musiala. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Reinders. Now it's Foden. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The goal scorer!
And surely... And that's that. Bayern Munich played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving.
Thank you for staying.